Hey everyone. There was recently a MrTLexify drama where a girlfriend of his, who was also a fan, exposed how she was underage and was in a relationship with him when he was 19. And that was a pretty big story, because if you're in the Call of Duty Zombies YouTube community, MrTLexify, he's always the biggest, one of the most subbed, and also because the evidence or the stuff that came out of how he was interacting with a girlfriend or a fan that he knew full well was underage. The DMs that she leaked were pretty funny to say the least. How not graphic, but pretty passionate, loving to someone else that he knew was 16. That's pretty funny. But one thing is that when you have a drama in a community like that, like the zombies community, there's so many people closely packed together. It's not that massive. It sort of is, but the people that are part of it are very closely interlinked. So whenever a drama comes out, the friend of the person involved find a way to be interwoven in it. Either because of the stuff they're being accused of, or because of the stuff that the person involved is saying about them. And it's that one, the second option, where it's the situation today, where you had Lex making a response video to the allegation, the drama, and in that one, he says stuff about his friends that were pretty bad and put them in a bad light. So much so that another friend, a pretty big friend, Noah J456, had to make a response video to that video, simply called MrTLexify Lied. And this video is actually insane. It's one of those responses where if you believe the initial stuff that Lex said in this video, you would believe it. But then if you keep track of it and then watch this video that's new, is more up to date, then yeah, you find most of the stuff that Lex said is bullshit and completely breaks his argument. First off, there's more stuff going on in the story than I initially believed. Before, I knew there was a girlfriend involved that was underage, and was exposing Lex, but it's stuff about a content house, evidence against friends, and just blatant lies where, if you make another person that was a nobody, they would find it really hard to disprove it. But if you have someone like Noah J456 with 5 million subs, then yeah, you can easily find evidence that disproves whatever you say and proves you're a liar, clearly. The first thing he mentioned to clear up his name and the name of his friends was how the girlfriend was brought to the content house, C house, under the knowledge that she was 18 and not 16, when it was proven later. And of course, they only believed she was 18 because they trusted Lex. But a lot of the fault falls on him specifically when you see how he actually listened to his girlfriend to lie to them about her age. So you can't really feel bad for him when he knew her age and carried on the relationship after that, even going on. Noah also brought up in this video how apparently Lex was talking to a 13-year-old fan, not to hook up with them, but to talk about relationship problems. So he much rather talk to a 13-year-old fan about his relationship rather than his actual adult friends. That's sort of funny, I'm sorry. In Noah's video, he makes it seem like it's really fucked up, but I guess if it wasn't very graphic, like he talked about everything he did with her, then yeah, it is sort of funny, the idea of a grown-ass man talking to a 13-year-old kid about his relationship, because they can give good advice. But it doesn't stop there, because then that fan put up a tweet in the live drama with Lex on how he never did anything wrong to them, but how he did carry on talking with them when he knew their age of 13, just because he wanted a friend in Ireland to visit. It makes no sense, but if it is actually true, another funny part to the story. But then moving on, another part in Lex's video that was pointed out to be wrong by Noah was how Lex said that a friend of his, a close friend, JC, and how he was cheating with his own girlfriend with her sister, apparently, what he said in the video. Which I wouldn't say apparently, but it was proven to be wrong when Noah talked about it. I'd even talked to other friends who were there with him when this happened, but at fucking Coachella. And each and every single one of them was like, no, it didn't happen, I didn't see that. And which makes you believe, why would Lex say that if he doesn't have, very concrete evidence? And that's because there's a very weird part in the video, but he says how his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, the one that he's fighting against, it was her that told him this tiny detail. And if you're making an argument against another person, disproving them in this drama, why would you take this tiny detail that doesn't matter at all and try to pivot it into a much bigger story that deserves no attention? Because it's not true. This becomes a running thread in this video where Lex says stuff about his friends that aren't true, but he puts them to be massive to kind of get some bit of attention from him and put them on his friends. Which is really shitty and also dumb, because then Noah comes out to talk about it in his video and prove that he's just being a liar. If you're in a drama that paints you in a bad light, that's pretty awful because you lose a bunch of fans. But don't say bad shit about your friends that will make them push them away from you when they would have defended you otherwise. Because then Noah does how Lex said that he himself, Noah, invited Mini Lad to a party that he was DJing for. And again, that's a very big thing to bring up out of nowhere when it really feels like you're trying to like get attention away from yourself and onto your friends to mitigate damage. But again, like I said, that was proven to be a lie. Because Mini Lad was there, but he wasn't invited by Noah, someone who knew like his full history of that person. It was more so because there was a bunch of promoters in that party that invited a bunch of different people. There were like 400 people in that party, and one of them just happened to invite Mini Lad. And that person was either good friends with him or didn't know who he was. Either way, it wasn't Noah who invited him directly, and he shows it with screenshot messages between him and people that managed the party, and even footage. And I would mention, the screenshot was probably enough to prove that as a lie, but I don't think the video helps add on more, cause, you know, just like any party video they take on your phone, it's very hard to see what's actually going on. But you can tell clearly that Noah had no idea they was behind them, or even there at the party. One last part of the video that shows Lex's tendency to lie for no reason was something like how a reiteration of the content house they had before, Sea House 3, you know, the third one, the third born, it was gonna be made if it wasn't for friends in the friend group that didn't want it to happen. And to me, that's just like a bizarre lie to make up out of nowhere that pushes your friends away from you, because not only is it not true, but that Noah had the easiest time to put up evidence to prove that it was clearly him, Lex, that didn't want it to happen. Where everyone else liked the idea, just being him that disapproved of it. I think it was this point of Noah's video, that made me realize that this story is really dumb, or at least from Lex's part, because there's so many times where drama is clearly focused on him, but for some reason he brings up stories about like his other friends that make them seem bad, when in reality, it doesn't matter, and second of all, it's not true at all. And you must have like some really bad memory if you bring up shit that has evidence against you of what you're saying up online, publicly, so that anyone could find it easily and disprove what you're saying. And also with him, he might be very, very dumb, because that one about like Mini Lad, I don't think it was a lie. Like, it was a lie clearly because it's proven to be not true, but I don't think he made up himself. I feel like another friend that he might backstab later told him that, and he ran with it. Just like that lie that he made about JC cheating with his girlfriend, where he didn't see it happen himself, but he believed it from his ex-girlfriend. The ex-girlfriend that he called a lie in the video, but for some reason, he believed that one part, that one tiny key part about a friend that he was more close with. So yeah, overall, most of the stuff that was brought up and proved to be a lie was pretty funny, because it's so dumb. Like, if you're gonna make an argument, if you don't have like that many key points to defend yourself, just make it short. Don't bring up other parts about your friends that put them in a bad light to make yourself seem better, because it won't work. Like, you have people like Noah making a video about it, like proving you're a liar. And that video Noah made, is pretty good. Like, it shows a lot of proof going against Lex. And I even feel bad for Noah, because in the video, he mentioned like how, again, he wants to apologize to his wife and his fans with the drama that he was in himself, where he was caught cheating with her. And I feel bad for him, because it's one of those things where, you know, it's one of those stories or dramas where it stays like so prevalent that whatever video you make, you'll always have people in the comment section bring it up over and over. But even though like that story for like him cheating with his wife, that was very, very short and simple. It was this one with Lex that he himself, Lex, made like much more complex by just lying about it and just bringing up shit that today has been proven to be not true, like at all, just simply lying.